You're listening to the Dash Action Podcast, Campaign 1, The Tales of Bet Shall. Dash Action is a real play tabletop adventure comedy podcast. It is not suitable for tiny children and their feeble, inferior brains. Welcome back to Bet Shall. I am your DM, Lewis Power, aka the Dastardly Manipulator. Joined as always by these lovely people who are currently death staring me. Our players.
Oh, man. Hi, my name's Gordon Grundy. I play Taran, the human thief. Taran is alive, which is lucky for him, I guess.
More than
everyone else is dead.
We're not dead.
Unconscious.
They're mostly dead.
Yeah, stop saying that.
If there was a cart with the dude saying, "Bring out your dead," I'd be dragging you out.
Hi.
Question mark.
Hi, my name's Ben Simpson. I play Mossgrow Lyle, the halfling bard. Well, I did play Mossgrow Lyle. Just gonna have to see what happens with that.
My name's Jessica Darcy-Whiteley, and I play Rheytun, who is a rock gnome fighter. She is currently unconscious, not dead, unconscious.
Mostly.
Like a little crispified.
Mostly dead all day.
At least you're not like a bald old man anymore, so that's good.
Yeah, that's true.
That did not last very long.
It served a purpose of sorts.
A little bit of costume play, you know.
Yeah, and in case you don't really remember about the bald old man, let me catch you up on that with a little recap. Last time on Tales of Bet Shall. After hearing Drystone rather than Dyro respond on the Smart Stone, Mossgrow cast heroism on himself, therefore gaining a temporary boost in bravery. He told Drystone that he would meet him in an hour to talk it out, but only if the sheriff came alone. Drystone agreed, and the spell faded, leaving everyone shocked and panicked. Taran had an idea to use one of his contacts to disguise Rheytun so they could back Mossgrow up without putting her at greater risk. They proceeded to the shack of Taran's contact, a curious half-elf named Turkin, who agreed to disguise Rheytun as something akin to Danny DeVito if he owned a club, and even made Mossgrow look more heroic with some mutton chops and a butt chin. Covered in prosthetics, the team set out for the Broken Neck to save Dyro. Upon approaching the tavern, they felt an eerie and unnerving sensation seeing the Broken Neck lifeless and quiet. Mossgrow turned Taran invisible and he went in ahead to find Dyro. However, the search was a short one as Dyro was tied up behind the bar, looking beaten and bloody. Mossgrow then went in and Rheytun waited by the door to keep guard. Drystone and Mossgrow had an intense exchange while Taran checked there was no one else in the bar. When the sheriff lost his patience with Mossgrow, the bard created an illusion of Rheytun in an attempt to buy time so Taran could free Dyro. However, Drystone appeared to be able to see through the illusion and battle ensued after Rheytun revealed herself to save her friends. With Rheytun slashing away at the sheriff and Mossgrow preventing him from calling out to his backup, Taran was able to free Dyro. As they worked together, they started to get the better of Drystone, but he was able to create a huge fireball in a last-ditch effort to win. Only Taran was able to avoid the blast and the others all fell unconscious. Seeing that Drystone was looking worse for wear, Taran had one chance to bring down the Inward Eye and save his friends. He sprung out from hiding, leapt across the bar and planted the Frostbrand rapier through the chest of Jacob Drystone, bringing him down. And this is where we are now.
We're waiting.
It's a very cool situation to be in, if I'm honest.
Back in classic Taran form, is now just having a bit of a panic attack. Cool. Okay, we need to try and check everyone. Mossgrow, hey, buddy. And I'm running over, like, slapping his face, giving him a shake. Hey, man, Come on, anything, come on. That is a 16 for a medical check, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you go over to Mossgrow and you make an untrained medical check in a panic.
I could probably tell you what is added to that.
Yeah. What's the total on your medicine check there? Sweat dripping down Taran's face from the heat, but also the panic.
That is a total of 19.
Whoa.
19 for
Yeah,
an untrained
that's pretty
medical
good.
check.
Hell
Not
yeah.
too shabby at all. You're there with Mossgrow, trying to wake him up desperately. You check for a pulse and you feel the slightest, weakest pulse coming through your fingers, and you know that he's still clinging on to life. You try to start doing some chest compressions and try to wake him up. Mossgrow, while that's happening, the flames engulf your vision, but all of a sudden you're in the galley of a ship, drinking and singing shanties with your friends and the crew of your ship. You're laughing, and as you cheers the half-orc next to you, you look at your hand holding a tankard, and it's weathered, and you hear, "Captain! Captain!"
Mossgrow's just looking around for...
Look over to
Who's
an old
asking?
man across from you. He's looking at you, and he says, "Captain! Captain!
Are you talking to me, or...?
Who else would I be talking to, you goof?
Okay.
Should we start loading up rations for the battle?"
Yeah, okay. Sure.
You're wasting my time. I said you're wasting my time, boy. The voice is different. What was his name again, the old man? Jacob? Brace for impact! You hear shouting. Suddenly you're on the deck of a ship. You hear the sound of cannon fire and screaming ringing in your ears. The ship shakes violently, and you're thrown to the ground. You land on the old man, who has a huge splinter of wood piercing his stomach. He splutters. Captain! Coughs up blood.
I go to him and try and cast a healing word on him.
You hear the song of Olna start to drown out all other sound. You put your hands on his wound, and you feel some of your energy and vitality leave your body as the old man's wound closes. You look at your hands covered in blood, and you hear a familiar voice calling from the sky, the voice of Taran.
Mossgrow! Come on, buddy. Come on, wake up.
And Mossgrow's eyes just open quickly with a breath.
Yeah, Mossgrow wakes up with a start, still weakened, bloody.
Dyro and Rheytun, they're still down. Can you heal them?
Can you help me over to them?
I'll drag you over there.
Yeah, your body is
Come on.
in immense pain. Every part of you aches. You feel the tightness of your skin from the heat. Taran helps you over to Rheytun.
Yeah. Mossgrow places his hand on Rheytun's shoulder and, feeling the energy of Olma, casts a healing word on her.
Yeah, go ahead and roll those hit points. In the meantime, Rheytun, the flames from your vision flicker and die out, and you see blackness, nothingness. You try to scream, but you hear a baby crying. All of a sudden you're picked up and cradled in a warm embrace. Suddenly you're walking, hand in hand with two adults. Your parents? Their faces are vague. But then there's a crash. You look up into the air, into the sky of Betshal. You see a huge ship flying through the air, crashing into a tower. Your grip on your mother's hand is broken by panicked people rushing through the streets. You fall down and you're separated. A huge chunk of debris comes flying down from above and smashes into a building, collapsing it. Suddenly you're wandering alone through the streets. And then you're older, wandering alone again. You get surrounded by 3 men in an alleyway. What are you doing, love? Why are you out here alone on your own at night? You look at your hands and your body, and you're 16 in the days after you left the orphanage.
What's the matter to you, mate?
Well, I just don't think you should be out here alone. Any number of things could happen to you.
Yeah, I reckon I can probably handle myself.
Do you now?
Yes.
You get into a fighting stance. Another 2 guys emerge from the shadows.
They don't seem confident. They've brought an army to fight you.
Yes, my reputation precedes me.
You do feel like you'll go out fighting no matter what, but you feel a little bit panicked. And you hear a snarl. In your periphery, you see a gigantic white direwolf emerge. And the guys, what the fuck? It walks up behind you, bolstering you. They stop for a second and go, and then and they run off. And you hear a voice from behind you. Typical cowards. What are you doing, love? You don't look like you should be hanging around these parts. You need somewhere to stay.
No, I'm fine. Look, like, I know the streets. I'm good. I just, like, oh God, these guys try and scare off people like me, but trust me, I got some street smarts. I can handle myself.
I don't doubt it, love. And you look back, you see the wolf, and you see this tall woman with greying blonde hair. You know this woman. How do you know this woman? Look, I respect it. I can tell you can protect yourself, but we all need a little help now and then. Anyway, they call me the governor. You come around to Boxhead Manor. You know of it?
Yeah.
You come around if you're looking for some work. Bit of mutual protection. All of a sudden, there's a cacophony of noises. The noise of wood cracking, and you start to hear a voice from the sky.
Get up now, Ray.
You feel the energy rush back to your body. A little bit of energy. You've so much pain. But you open your eyes.
And you have 5 hit points.
Yeah.
And then I look over to Dyro and say, "It's time to get up, Dyro. Get up now." And cast a healing word on him as well.
Okay. Dyro.
For 6.
Oh. You say it's time to get up now, Dyro. And he lingers in the space between for a moment. And all of a sudden, oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
Dyro! Come on, man, come on. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here as soon as possible.
Okay. I try to stand.
More are gonna be coming. We gotta go out the back. Out the back. Come on.
Drystone was trying to call for someone, right?
Yeah, I know. We gotta get out of here before they show up.
Let's get out. Let's get the fuck out.
This place, it's ruined. That wall is half gone.
You guys get up to your feet with effort, and adrenaline surges through your body from what Taryn's saying and what you know. You head towards the back door, hardly recognizable debris, and you head towards the back door, and Dyro stops for a second and goes, "Old friend," looks at the bar, and just when you guys leave, "What are we doing?"
Hang on, I'll be back. Taryn goes back in. He just realized that he left Drystone bleeding out, but everyone uses magic now. So he's gonna have to kill him and finish him off with a dagger.
They go, where are you going? Where are you going?
I've just gotta make sure. I've got to make sure he's dead. I'll be back. You guys go out the back.
Wait, Taryn, here, take this, and I throw you one of my daggers.
Nice.
Cool. And yeah, go up, slice his neck. Try not to think about what I'm doing.
Yeah, your face gets sprayed in viscera.
Oh God.
And
Not the face.
You come back out. You guys see Taran emerges covered in more blood, not
Yep.
his own.
It's okay. He's gone.
Cool. Can I have my dagger back?
Yeah. Just wipe it off a little bit on my bloody clothes.
Thank you.
All right. Where are we going? Can we get back to the? Come on. Can we get back to the unseen servants?
Hold on a sec. And then Mossgrow struggles back in to Drystone.
Are we all gonna do this bit?
You hear shouting from a reasonable distance down the street.
Mossgrow's gonna see what he has on him.
Yeah, go for it. Investigation.
Fucking Taran, the worst thief in the world. I forgot to steal shit.
What job?
Yeah.
Did your fucking title, mate?
It's a 12.
12 on a dead man. Not too bad. Easy to search, apart from wading through the intestines and blood.
Why is he hiding stuff in there?
Can't be too careful.
He's moving his intestines around. He's just like, oh, what am I doing? Surely it's in his pockets.
It's like, it's got to be in here somewhere.
Just squeezing them
It's
out.
so crafty.
Oh, I found some things I don't want to find.
Absolutely. You definitely find some things. You find a wand.
Ooh.
His cowboy hat has arcane runes on it
Okay.
and might be of some interest.
I already got a hat. It's fine. You can leave that.
You find 2 potions in his belt.
Fuck yes. How much we need those?
12 gold and a notebook.
Yeah, Mossgrow's going to take everything.
Yeah, shove it into the bag of holding.
That's correct.
Also, does anyone remember what happened to Milo? Did we leave him like across the street or something?
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
It's been a very wild ride.
Yes. That's a 14.
23.
Okay, nice. Clearly one
I
person
know-
cares about the turtle.
I know what I'm looking for. Blue shirt.
Have you seen a turtle this tall?
Yeah.
Smells of potato
Yeah,
gems.
23 is incredibly high.
Covered in
You
gravy.
look around.
Says Blair.
I mean, your mind is only, you've just woken up from being unconscious and seeing visions. Your mind is just returning to you, and now you're in a state of self-preservation.
Like adrenaline.
Yeah. You think of Milo, a flash of him scarfing down a pancake runs through your mind. You look around panicked, and you see slumped under one of the shattered windows and the wooden lures. You see it piled on top of Milo.
I scramble over to him and start trying to move stuff
Yeah, you
away.
frantically pull all the wood off him.
Oh my god.
Like, is Taran just an absolute heartless sack of shit? I'm the only one who doesn't care.
The parental concern
I
from
know,
Moss.
right?
It's just like,
Yeah. Mossgrow lifts him up by his little hands.
He got a little bit of a walloping from he was on the edges, but he
Come on, buddy. We gotta go. And I slowly try and walk him forward.
he takes a few stagger steps and then starts running.
And then I take him out to Rheytun and Taran and Dyro and say, guys, I think we need to make a stop first. Somewhere we can go for a minute or maybe a night. Follow me.
Okay, it's just,
Okay.
as long as it's not here.
It's
Let's
definitely
go.
not here, but it's not too far away. And I direct them to my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
these are grandparents that still have sex.
Halflings stay.
Finally, we get to meet Nanny and Pappy Lyle.
Oh shit! Yeah, you rush through the streets back towards Hogsdown Street. As you're moving through the ward, you hear in the distance towards the docks. When you look across the skyline, you see a huge fireball down by the docks. A massive explosion rocks the ward, far enough away that it doesn't affect you, but you hear it, you see the top of it. And then another one.
Oh,
There's
shit.
whistling and alarms and panic, but it dies down. You guys head towards Nanny and Pappy Lyle's.
Where are we going?
I need to go home for a minute.
Oh, okay.
It's just still kind of like rocked, like feeling his his mutton chops that have like been singed off. Just feeling around his face. Yeah, the butt chin's gone.
Yeah.
It's just like come loose and they just
His shoulder pads that made him feel muscly are gone as well. And it's just like it's getting too crazy in the ward. I don't want any of this to be traced back to them if possible. So I gotta at least tell them, at least warn them.
Do you think it's safe if we go there?
Yeah, do you want us to come with you? We can.
I think we should go together.
I'm not going nowhere alone again. God.
No, fair enough. All right. Well, yep, let's go.
Hey, man. Family's important and, we don't all have some, so you take care of it. Let's go. You guys head down through that familiar path back to Nanny and Pappy Lyle's. The little halfling shack nestled in between two normal buildings.
Me and Dyro look at each other. Are we gonna fit in there? This could get crowded.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to bend over for sure.
It's okay. Nanny and Pappy gave me the big room.
Oh, good. Good to know. You see lights on, candlelight coming from inside the shack.
And I go in the door.
Yeah, you open the door, it creaks open.
Nanny, Pappy, hello?
Immediately hit with a wave of comfort from just seeing all the familiar things you grew up with. And the smell of cooking sausages and vegetables hits your nose.
And Mossgrow is still shook from the last, however long it's been, 20 minutes. Slaps himself in the forehead and goes, I forgot the beans again.
That was the reason you left, was to go get the beans.
It's only been 3 days or something.
Yeah, you walk in. It's unusually quiet for a second. And then the toilet door busts open. Pappy comes out with his pipe and he goes, "Woo! Nanny, I wouldn't go in there for at least half an hour." And he goes, "Oh! Lordy, Lord! Oh, God! Thanks, Celeste. Mossy! Nanny, Mossy's back! Come here, boy! Where have you been?"
Hey, Grandpappy. And then Mossgrow goes in for the biggest hug.
Yeah, Pappy gives you a big, tight squeeze, and Nanny comes running in from out the back. And she goes, "Mossy! Oh my God, you're back! Where have you been? And you brought friends." Nanny goes, "Is that where you've been? You've been shacked up with this hussy." Pappy goes, "Oh, good boy. You got yourself a girlfriend, huh?
No.
My name's Pappy.
No.
Huh?"
Taran is pissing himself off.
Dyro and Taran are cracking up in the corner, bending over uncomfortably. "Oh, it's so nice to meet Mossy's first girlfriend. Hello, I'm Pappy Lyle."
Yes, Pappy. I feel like there's probably been some kind of miscommunication here. Can I please have a glass of water?
"Oh, yes, of course. Where are my manners? Nanny, I'll get some water. Where are the cups, though?" "Oh, yeah. Putting on a show. I'll get water. Your tea? Who are these fellows?"
Nanny and Grandpappy, these are my friends. This is Taran. This is Rheytun. Rheytun is a friend of mine.
Ah, I actually winks at you. Playing it cool, Mossy.
And
We're not exclusive yet. That's why.
Mossgrow is like the roller coaster of emotions, from wiping tears away from hugging Grandpappy and then extremely embarrassed.
Oh, this is why I left in the first place.
Beat red.
And this is Dyro as well.
Hello, I smell some good cooking here. You making some food? Yes. Well, what? Look. Oh my God, this is so exciting. It's so exciting. Pappy, get the good chairs. Get the good chairs from the shed. Okay.
I'll get them. I'll help.
Oh, okay. Yes. And Moss goes with Pappy out the back to get the chairs, and then he comes over to you guys and says, Here, you darling, you sit down.
Terrence
My
just sitting
Celeste, you look
cross-legged.
tired.
He's just sitting cross-legged on the floor so he doesn't bump his head on anything. And just thoroughly enjoying the chaos that has happened in this tiny room.
And she goes, oh, my boy, you're skin and bone. You're too thin. What on earth have you...
No, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
It
she
has
shoves
its
like a potato
advantages.
towards your mouth.
Oh, hang on.
Just a raw potato.
Not going to say no to a potato.
It's like a roasty. It's a nice roast potato.
Got a big bowl of
Cooked
roast
in
potatoes.
drippings.
This is lovely.
God, can I get some of that?
Yeah, of course, darling, yes. Any friend of Mossgrow's is a family member here at the Lyle House. Everyone, here,
You've been
sit
holding
down.
out on me. This is good.
This is delicious.
Dyro goes, is there... and he just like sort of collapses onto his backside. He goes, hey, you have any tea? And she goes, yes, we just boiled a pot here. And she serves you guys all up some tea. Mossgrow head out to the shed with Pappy. Both of you were grabbing one chair at a time. And he goes, seriously, my boy, where have you been?
It's been a hell of a week, Grandpappy. I'll explain to you inside with Nanny, I think.
You do that, my boy, in your own time.
Let's get my friends set up first, I think.
With pleasure. And you guys bring in some chairs and settle up at the table and serve some food in this horrific state that you're in.
We're like half
Oh, yeah, I've
burnt.
still got blood all over my face. Mine. Oh, man.
Imagine if I turn up in costume still. All the questions.
And
then Mossgrow, sort of as we're all sitting there and just like starting to eat and stuff, Mossgrow goes, actually, there's a few things I need to ask you, Nanny and Grandpappy. I think, first of all, and he focuses for a second and clicks his fingers and uses prestidigitation and cleans us all up.
Yes!
nice. Nanny and Pappy go, oh, what the... Oh, I never seen nothing like that before.
Hang on, I'm going to do an inside investigation.
Yeah, go ahead, make an inside check. And Pappy goes, gosh darn it.
That's a 14. I reckon you're lying.
You get distinct idea that the Lyles are not very good at lying, and they seem to, for some reason or another, not be totally surprised or react in the way that you would assume from people who don't know about magic. And they go, what on earth have you done, my boy? Everyone's clean. I mean, we'll do the dishes next, yeah?
Mossgrow starts to get up to do the dishes, like, no, hang on.
Hey, that's not even half of what he can do. You should see what he does to pancakes.
Oh, pancakes. Oh, we're getting into the baked goods, huh? I thought I told you that meat was the way to go.
The butchers are closing down, we all know it.
Yeah,
And then,
sad that.
and then Mossgrow presses them a bit and is like, but come on, it's just sort of happened so recently, but at the same time, and he sort of claps his hands together, and as he moves them apart, he does minor illusion, and there's all like little gingerbread men on the table doing like the can.
Oh shit, I haven't seen that one yet. That's cool.
Wow. Oh, ain't that something? Wow.
You gotta...
Do you guys want some like herbal tea?
Come
Or
on.
We have many
I'll
assortments.
take one tea, please.
Yeah, chamomile, herbal,
And Mossgrow
green.
bangs his fists on the table and uses thunderclap.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Celeste. Okay.
Tell me,
Okay.
where did all of this come from?
Whoa, Nelly.
It's Mossgrow.
Okay. Look, yes. I mean, we are eating. Is this really, like, you want to talk about this in front of company?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been through a fair bit. I'm happy to hear this backstory. I want to know where all this came from.
Well,
You seem a little bit flustered. Take a drink here. Have some tea.
you pass him a tea and he goes, thank you, and tosses it out of his shoulder and grabs a massive bowl of whiskey. Pours a tall glass and downs it and goes,
I mean, I would have drunk that if you weren't going to. All right.
okay, look, Nanny, get the cakes. Everyone want a cake?
Love that. This is going to be the best day ever.
Yeah, oh, my boy. And Nanny's just there shaking her head at him like, no, don't say anything. And he goes, we knew it was coming, Nanny. Can't keep up this facade forever. We weren't sure that you would inherit the gift, but it's a very complicated story. And
Does it have anything to do with this? And he shows them the armor that he's wearing that say Gypsy King.
Nanny drops her tea and it shatters on the ground. And Pappy, his pipe almost falls out of his mouth and he goes, Where did you get that?
It was a gift.
My boy, we are simple folk. And your dad wasn't a simple folk. Your dad was a rabble rouser and we loved him. And he was taken away from us. And he never got to meet you. And it's too painful. And Nanny runs out the back, and Pappy takes a puff of his pipe and goes, he looks at you guys and goes, what say we go for a walk, my boy?
Okay. And I look at Dyro and Taryn and Rheytun and say, my room's the one just down there. It's such a small house that it's...
It's down that hall.
It's down the hall that is touching the door.
There's no point in trying to stand up. I'm just going to butt scooch
Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys hang out here for a minute?
Oh, man, I'm going to have a nap.
Yep. And I stand up from the chair that I was passed out in and walk down to your teeny tiny room and onto your teeny tiny bed.
Your feet just hang over the end of it.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he goes, can you hang out here? And you're like, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, whatever was said, yep.
I just missed that whole conversation. The revelations and everything. I'm just like, y'all need me.
And Dyro goes, before you go, Pappy. Yes? He goes, can I have some of your tobacco? Oh, yes, yeah. I keep this pipe spare in case of emergencies. And he goes, you do right by my friend, huh? You good people, though, I can tell. And he sort of, yeah. You guys leave out the back and down the alley that runs behind your house. You guys are left alone in this little hut, feeling the effects of, eating on an empty stomach after adrenaline and, yeah. So you're saying you guys short rest?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Dyro comes over and looks and sees you're asleep, sees Taryn's already passed out in a tiny beanbag. And Dyro feels his injuries and sits, has a puff of the pipe and falls asleep.
Is that because it wasn't proper tobacco?
It wasn't tobacco.
It's pencil sharpenings.
Gramps has a stash.
Okay then, yeah, cool. Yeah, you walk out the back with Pappy, and you start walking slowly, and he goes, look, we always feared that this day would come, but we hoped it wouldn't, and we've wrestled with ourselves every day for not being forthright with you, but it's the sort of thing that you can be killed for in this city. So we don't.
I'm definitely
what was right.
I'm definitely feeling that now. It hasn't been that long, like 3 days, 4 days, but so much has happened. I've met people and learnt things about magic, and he says in a more hushed, about magic. so no one.
Pappy looks around.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
17.
17. You look up when you say that, and you sort of look in a panic of general anxiety, and you are able to discern that there isn't any eyes on you at the moment, whether it be ravens or Rin, rabbits or rabbis.
There's so many of the rabbis in the world.
And yeah, you say that and look up. You both look up, similar way.
And, you know, I've been talking to Dyro a lot. You know, he was always a sort of hero of mine, and I wanted to play shows at Dyro's bar, and...
I remember, yeah. I remember when you left to go and watch his show. You know, it's felt like an eternity without you there, but I have had a chance to bone quite a bit, so...
God damn it, Pappy.
And Mossgrow just lets that go,
I know.
past him, and...
I know, you've always looked up to him, ever since you were little.
And now he's here at my house and our house, and he's been teaching me about magic and about... He looks around again.
Pappy looks around.
And Olna, and it's got to have come from somewhere. Like, I don't think you could just, like, learn this kind of stuff, right?
Well, some do, I've heard. It takes years. But no, oh, golly gosh. Your father was not this way inclined. He didn't have the gift or the curse. But your mother did. I shouldn't say. Your father was just like you when he was younger, a young, naive boy with dreams of sailing and seeing the realm. And then he met your mother, and she influenced him in ways that got him killed.
Maybe that is enough for now.
Yeah. Well, I feel we've opened Pandora's box now. And
We should get back to Nanny.
yeah, she'll be worrying. And you guys head back.
As Mossgrow walks, he's kind of like frowning in sadness, and then kind of like sometimes just kind of smirking a little bit as if to be like, oh, this... He's starting to understand himself a bit better, and like, wow, there is more to this. It's, yeah.
Yeah, and there's rare candidness from the Lyles. Yeah, you guys head back, and Nanny, you see Nanny's like putting blankets on these guys and putting hot water bottles on them, and and Pappy comes in and gives Nanny a look and goes, "It's time we tell him. When he's ready, he knows some already." And then he climbs a little ladder up into an attic. Just massive plumes of smoke start coming down. Remember just him? He just sort of, in a little bit of a huff, or just unsure of himself, just climbs up into this little attic.
Just hotboxes himself?
Just gets super high.
Very Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, and then he goes, she looks at you. You need some rest, darling.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna... And then he just sort of slumps over on the couch and passes out.
Yeah. You guys, with the intention of having a nap, literally like the night after a 3-day festival, you sleep 14 hours.
Get up really early in the morning. Like the
Yeah,
next
you
day.
sleep all through the afternoon and wake up at 4 a.m. And
To the sound of Nanny and Pappy boning.
Oh, God.
yeah. Rheytun wakes up first, and you just hear, "Oh, the emotions! It makes it better."
Jesus Christ. Just rolls over and puts a pillow over her head.
Yeah, and just the creaking continues for a couple of minutes.
He's got some stamina, the old boy.
Yeah, you won by
Mossgrow
one.
can totally tune this out. So.
Yeah. Years of practice.
Well
Yeah.
versed.
Absolutely, one by one you wake up, somewhat bewildered. Rheytun is the only one who hears the tail end of hardcore sesh.
And that was more traumatizing than what we had just been through.
It may well have been. And you're like, did I sleep funny? And then you realise Milo is under the blankets. Just because it was like the biggest bed and he's like crawled in with you. And he's just like...
Taran wakes up with a start and just smacks his head as he sits bolt upright. Oh!
Which wakes up the rest of the house.
Milo just looks over and like,
And Mossgrow, just out of habit, being in his house, again, just starts like, goes into the kitchen and just starts like,
Putting the pot on.
yeah,
Yeah. Still asleep in your eyes, doing
Yeah.
the morning routine. Like riding a bicycle.
yep.
I feel like Rheytun's gonna get out of bed and toddle down to the kitchen and plonk at the kitchen table and just look at you and say, "Coffee? Coffee, please."
Yeah. Just rubbing his eyes like, okay.
Did I stutter?
No, it's coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, fresh pot of the ward's finest. Beans. Coffee. Beans, that is. Yeah, fresh steaming pot of coffee is made. And a big slab of gammon. And you guys are all find yourselves at the breakfast table. Dyro's not yet awake, and the Lyles are sleeping post-coitus.
You should really take in some water to them. They need to rehydrate.
I don't.
Want to?
We don't go in there. Ever.
So Rheytun, in a moment of genuine curiosity and concern for Moss, like takes a sip of her coffee, and looking at her at the mug of coffee, she gently asks, "So what did you learn last night, Moss?"
I guess it runs in the family. My abilities. So that's nice to know. It's not like it's, some kind of freak accident or something. It just But I think there's more that I need to ask today.
Okay, you do that. And she takes a sip of the coffee and just leans back in the chair that creaks like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they're not rated for people talking.
We're just on the cusp.
Taran is just thinking, that is the coolest thing ever. Like, now. Like, that it, like, runs in your family, and you are gonna be, like, a powerful magic user. Like, that's fucking cool. And I get to know this guy. And it's also in that moment that Taran realizes, like, wow, you have a connection to your family even though you never knew them. I don't have a family.
Neither does Ray.
Neither does Ray.
You start hearing a whining noise creeping up in the back of your head. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Oh god, it just got dark.
Oh, fuck. It's alright, I got another one. Oh, fuck.
He's absolute mayhem.
So scared. 12?
12.
Motherfucker.
You start thinking about that. Envy and self-pity, self-doubt, shame. And your head throbs a bit. You close your eyes, you see the nebulous tentacles. With an above 10, you're able to focus for a second, and you know that the at least the platinum scales feel better, safer. You sort of shift your focus back to the other vision, that you've seen in these moments. And the voice in your head, just a thought waves, just rings through your mind.
Be calm, focus, endure.
And it sort of calms down. You gain a bit of comfort from knowing that you have some purpose with this sword, and that it may not necessarily need to drive you to dark places.
And as you guys say that you don't have families, Mossgrow is still a little groggy. He's just like, pours a cup of coffee and takes it over to Dyro and sort of starts waving it under his nose and goes, "What are you talking about, guys?"
I'll never tell you. Oh, that smells good.
You right there, buddy?
Uh-huh.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel like shit, man. What do you think?
And Mossgrow puts a hand on Dyro's shoulder and gives him the cup of coffee and says, "You guys are my family."
Hey, I feel the same way, man.
And Mossgrow's just like looking at Taryn and Rheytun, but like pushing the coffee towards Dyro.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, speaking of relief, where's the bathroom?
Just follow the smell. It's that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Grandpappy hasn't been in there this morning, so you're all good.
Talk loudly.
Enunciate.
Taryn just takes Ray's coffee, takes a swig, and puts it back. So, what is the plan for today? Like, what are we doing?
Should we go get groceries or?
Rheytun's just like wearing slippers now.
Just in Nanny's robe.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah.
But it's with like the messy hair and the scar and just looking like that.
Yeah.
Very content, two-handed, holding a cup
And just
of
like
coffee.
rocking back and forth. Yes.
And then Dyro comes out of the toilet in Pappy's dressing gown with his pipe. He's like,
And it's so small.
yeah, it's like a little Hawaiian shirt on him.
And Mossgrow just holds his hand up to
A modesty hand?
As
Yeah,
he
a modesty hand,
straightens up his back and reaches his arms up above him.
Mossgrow just
God,
moves
you-
Barn doors, man.
Yeah.
Barn
You will
door.
take someone's eye out with that.
Hey, look, man. You said we're family. It's all like, whatever, man.
You can get arrested for that.
But I think, and if it's all right with you, Dyro, I think we should take Rheytun to the Unseen Servants
Yeah. Yeah,
and
man.
Nanny and Pappy.
Ooh.
And Nanny and Pappy.
I'm worried about them.
Yeah.
We've been. We just killed the sheriff.
Hey.
So, yeah. Well,
on the
I'm
down
so,
low,
Hey,
man.
man.
I'm so worried about, like, did he have other people around? Like, I don't think anyone.
But I think we sent a message.
I don't think anyone saw us. I mean, we got out of there okay. We had a night's sleep. They could
Yeah,
have
we're
killed us
good.
all, probably. I don't know.
There were those explosions, though. I don't know what that was. I think we need to go and investigate.
Yeah, you guys, I can't believe you took him out. That guy was a real hard ass.
I think it might have been more luck than skill.
Hey,
I saw some of the
For
blows.
some of us.
I saw some of the blows that were dealt. But you were right, there were more. They were just his select team of Rhyn, a couple of casters and a bruiser. And he sent them out after your call. So they would have been somewhere nearby. But hey, nobody saw any of you guys, as far as we know.
No, that's true. I was invisible.
They probably think I
too was
busted
Danny.
out of my ropes and killed him and blew up the bar.
It's
And
true.
left.
They're probably just looking for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Yeah, Unseen Servants I think is good. It's a
Well-
good idea.
Then maybe... Does everyone think Nanny and Pappy will be okay? I mean, if they don't know who we are, I want to keep them safe.
I think Nanny and Pappy might be all right if we just leave them. Like, they've managed to keep your magic secret, and their legacy of magic secret for I don't know how many years. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
that's
halflings
true.
Live. Yeah, they might be okay just going about their
You
business.
see Pappy all of a sudden walking behind Mossgrow, naked, and he's like, "Where's my dressing gown?"
Taran covers his eyes and just points in Dyro's general direction.
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry. Here. Here, Pappy. Wear this, please, for all of us. Oh, thank you.
I've seen
Thank you.
way too much penis.
This room
Another
is
day at the
too
Lyle
small for this many people not wearing pants.
Oh, yeah.
Mossgrow goes fine and puts his pants on.
Taran just goes, I'll be outside.
I'm taking my penis outside. And Rheytun's just like, I will stay right here.
Yes. Look, guys, the gods made us as we are, and they want people to see it, especially when you look like this. You see?
Such a free spirit. Nimbin. I'm getting Nimbin vibes.
The gods may have made us this way, and that's why the government is trying to put us down. It's a whole big conspiracy.
You think pants are a conspiracy?
I think we...
Oh, in a way, they are.
That's a conspiracy I can get behind.
Mossgrow just sits Pappy down at the table and just like pours him some coffee. It's like, let's not get too worked up this early in the morning.
Yeah. Yes.
They already got worked up earlier this morning, remember?
Got worked out.
Fucking hell.
I can still hear you. I'm going down the street. I'm gonna go to the bakery or something.
Oh, yeah. Don't go to Blevins. They're real rip-offs.
Taran, get some beans. I keep forgetting.
I'll get some beans. Just put pants on. Just fucking whole family pantsless halflings.
What? I didn't catch the last bit.
I'm getting the beans.
Okay.
Anyway, and Pappy ties up his robe. Oh, well, how are we all feeling this morning?
Well, a lot better than last night, that's for sure. How'd you sleep, Rheytun? Was the bed okay?
I think the bed was okay. It was when I realized I was sleeping on Milo that probably was the uncomfortable bit.
A turtle-shaped rock.
Like, geez, that's an odd addition to the bed.
I feel like he likes to nestle. I don't know.
Oh no, he was a great little spoon. I definitely needed the rest, and
And Drystone's not looking for you anymore. That's
we
gotta be
presume.
good.
I mean, that feels okay. I've pissed off a lot of people in my time though, so.
I heard that.
And Rheytun just reaches across and fist bumps.
And he goes, "Do you partake?" And I take his pipe.
Clean living here, thank you. Though,
Oh,
but you do you, Pappy. You
I
do you,
respect
Pappy.
it. I respect it. Excuse me, and then like pulls out his cane from under the table and like bangs on his pipe. Ding, 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 ding. He's like, "Nanny, you told me not to let you sleep in. Get up!" Ding, ding, ding. And then he's like, She comes down and walks over naked to Rheytun. She's like, "Can
I
I?
was waiting for it.
Can I? Do you mind if I get my dressing gown back?"
Oh yes, sorry. Please cover your tits. And she just peels it off and just hands it up to. Just this image of this tits swinging beside my head.
As she climbs down the ladder, it's a real show. Yeah, she goes, "And thank you, sweetie. Just for guests, you know, modesty."
There's not a lot of that in this house. We've discovered.
What are your plans for the day? Or staying here? Are you going? Or are you...
Nanny and Pappy, I don't know how safe it is for us to be here at the moment, so I think we're gonna go today. I don't know what I would do if I put you in any danger. I wasn't even sure. I thought I needed to come home to see you, and it's been amazing. But I think we probably have to go. So
History repeats itself. I understand, Mossy. Don't want to put us in danger. I know. It's happened before.
anything you'd maybe want to share before we go? Was my father the Gypsy King? Was this his?
Yeah, that's your dad's armor. It shook me to my core because he said the exact same thing. He came back and after meeting your mother, everything was a dire situation and he couldn't put us in danger. But Rake was always like that. I feel terrible. Now I see. It was pointless to keep it from you. I feel terrible.
It's okay, Nanny. And he pours her a cup of coffee and hands it over to her.
Yeah, she takes it and they look resigned to this idea and they're like, find a way to keep in touch if you can. Because last time it all got too much and we didn't get to speak to him before he was gone.
I think I have something that might be able to help with that. At least I can sort of let you know like where I am. And he casts sending to Nanny and Pappy, and in their minds they hear, I love you.
Nice.
And sending is you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in their mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately.
Your puppy just nods at you and gives you a knowing look, and you hear out loud, and Nanny goes, I love you too, Mossy, very much. And I love that you're getting out there and sowing your oats.
Oh, if Taryn was there.
Mossgrow is just very red.
Yeah, Mossgrow goes beet red.
And Ray just kind of leans back in her chair with her hands behind her head and just goes, there was no boning. There's just to confirm. No boning.
Traditional style. I like it. Yeah.
Not before marriage.
Yeah, well, I can't say the same for me, but
Boned the day we met.
yeah, Pappy gives you a knowing look, nods at you lovingly, and yeah, Nanny says that. And what would you guys like to do?
While all that is going on, there's all the nakedness in the house. I'm going to go and get these sausages and beans. But while I'm in there, I'm going to see if I can do a little bit of investigating and see if I can work out, first of all, what the explosions were. And I also want to know if there is anyone, like, talking about Drystone's death.
Yeah, go ahead, do the investigation roll.
That is an 18.
Nice, excellent. We won't role play the whole thing, but I'll give you some information. So you find out that there was indeed multiple explosions last night. One at the Broken Neck, one at another pub called Hotel Royale,
Okay.
and then a big explosion down at the docks in the warehouse district.
Well, okay.
And it is believed that they're dwarven extremists. This is the word going around town. Dwarven extremists committed terrorist attacks. The locations seem pretty innocuous and random to you, except for the warehouse district on the docks. You think back to your adventure through the docks. And the Rhin are on high alert. There are more. You see more Rhin around than you've ever seen before, presumably because of the death of a high-profile figure and some massive explosions.
So, yeah, Taryn opens the door and then sort of scoots down, bag of beans and bags of sausages in his lap, and then butt scooches his way into the kitchen. It's like, hey guys, I got your beans, I got your sausages. Definitely looking forward to some nice breakfast. So while I was out, I did some investigating, because that's kind of what I'm good at. Good news is it doesn't look like anyone is on the lookout for any of us. There were some explosions, like additional explosions that we saw on the way back.
Oh, jeez.
Those were like, I don't know if it's real, but they think they were dwarven extremists from Hammersholt.
Wow.
Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, but hey, as long as they think that there's that going on, like, they're not looking for us. So they probably also think that the extremists killed Drystone. We're probably in the clear.
Wow.
It seems too good to be true. As far as the smoke screen, I don't know.
Although, that's where Chiron was going, wasn't it? To Hammersholt?
Yeah, he should have. It's a couple of days' travel. He probably arrived there yesterday or something.
Yeah. Well, whatever's going on, like, I hope he can get a message back to us soon so we can find out what's actually happening. But hey guys, I think we're in the clear. For right now, I'm taking a plate of sausages, and I am going to enjoy my breakfast.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I am always up for some community dining. It makes you live a long time. Let's chow down, but yeah, maybe the unseen servants.
Yeah, actually, we probably shouldn't go back there right away. The Rhin are sort of like on high alert, every
really?
street corner kind of thing.
I suppose.
They're not looking for us, but we don't want to act too shifty.
Well, but they might be looking for Dyro.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't get any information that they were looking for anyone.
Oh, he was holed up. They did have him in the broken neck, tied to a chair.
No, that's true, but I don't know. No one even mentioned Drystone, so I don't know whether they've even announced that he's dead.
Maybe it's above their pay grade.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, look, sausages.
Sausages. It's all pretty clandestine at that level. Yeah, if you're not too sick of seeing sausages already. I mean, what does this remind you of? And he waves, picks up a sausage and jiggles it.
Helicopters.
I'll eat my breakfast outside.
No, come on, mate. Come on. You guys fry up some sausages and, in true halfling fashion, have second breakfast.
Yes. Yeah, I think the Unseen Servants is the way to go, though. I mean, they're not looking for us, but at least we can get Dyro there safely. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's a good point. As long as we can get there, then yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Also, just thinking that I did promise Turkin that if that worked, he could turn me into a cat.
Really? What happened? This guy?
Funny story.
You had to be there.
Yeah, I'll put that off for a couple of days. Yeah. Okay. Well, are you guys ready to go?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Well, grab your stuff, Nanny, Pappy. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Ooh. We will do our best to take care of little Mossgrow, but most of the time he looks after us.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yeah, he's a tough cookie. Always has been.
That he is.
A little thick between the ears, but he's he's always been resilient.
Mossgrow's just blushing and like kicking his feet around.
That's my boy. They see you guys out, give you guys a little pack of provisions of bread and some tea bags and whatnot, and they turn to you all, you three, and go, "It was lovely to meet you all, and hope we get an invite to the wedding."
Bye, we gotta go now. Nanny and Grandpappy, that's so nice to see you. We gotta go. Bye.
Okay. And then
Shuffles us away.
Pappy just goes, Mossgrow, and looks at you seriously and goes, "Do take care now, my boy."
I'll be in touch. I promise.
You guys head off and give me stealth checks.
That's a 21 for me.
I rolled 23 for stealth.
Nice.
18.
18.
Okay, good.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to be the one to fuck it up.
That would have been a good
Yeah.
guess. Yep.
Just hitting an axe against a shield.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
This will scare him away. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys cling to crowds and corners. Dyro leads you through an alternate route to Tomlin's Curios and Nickety Knacks. And he's like, "Okay, good. Everyone's being good." He goes, "All right, just around this corner, and then it's a straight shot to the store." You guys made your way past two separate groups of Rhin patrolling the streets. And then you make your way around this corner, and Dyro goes, "Don't worry, I know these streets like the back of my hand." And rounds into the corner and runs into a trash can. Fucking hell!
This is the fucking triangle all over again.
Hey, don't bring that up, man. I'm sensitive about that. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry about that, but it looks like we're good to go. Bah. And you out of earshot of any threats. You make your way back to the store, and Tomlin's not in the store, and it looks not in disarray or like it's been searched or anything, but there's like a bunch of books on the desk, like Tomlin's been studying. Some of the shelves are a bit more bare than they were previously. And Dyro goes, "Something's happened here. Let's see if we can get in. Mossgrow, I need your help. Here, place your hands on the wall with me.
Okay.
I don't think I can do it myself." And you guys both place your hands on the wall. Feel the vibration. Now, imbue some magic in it. And together it lights up the invisible rune, and the brick wall collapses in on itself. The stairway is open to you guys. You go down. The bricks close behind you. You walk into the main chamber of the unseen servants. At first, it's just an empty chamber with items strewn across the ground and like a bit disheveled. Tomlin comes rushing out with a massive tome in his hands, and he's like, yes, I can figure this out. Oh, hello, you and you and you.
Taryn waves nervously.
And
Tomlin like squints at Taryn for vomiting.
Yeah,
in the...
Taryn is still very well aware that he made a mess.
and he goes, Dyro, I see you brought more friends.
We're recruiting. We're, yeah. We heard you guys were low on numbers, so we've been doing our bit.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Taryn's really nervous.
He goes, yeah. He makes a good point, Tomlin. Remember I said we could use some fresh blood, yeah? He goes, yes, well, I'm not the one to call the shots here. But we should find the others and have a chat. Some things are changing, and quite rapidly at that.
Tomlin, before you go anywhere, can you tell me what these potions are? And he just like has a potion in each hand that he took off Drystone. He's like, can you tell me what these are? Thrust them at him.
Oh, and he waves his hand over it, and his aura glows along with his eyes, and he goes, simple healing potions, my boy.
Oh, good.
Yes. Well, simple, greater healing potions. Oh, so you found him, did you? He looks down at Milo. He goes, yes. Maybe you found more trouble than it was worth. Milo goes, bah, shakes his head, no. If you say so. And then...
Taryn is confused. Taryn is worried. Taryn feels like there is a joke going on that is played on him, and he's not happy about it.
yeah, you would feel like that. And Tomlin goes, all in good time, my boy. Come, let's have a chat. There's much to discuss. Very much, too much. Too many people know about this place. This is... Okay, come on. And he ushers you guys, gestures to follow him as he heads towards the back rooms. As you walk through, you've only been in the main hall and the kitchen and one of the rooms that you stay in.
Yep.
And as you guys all follow Rheytun, you see this old, wizened man, skinny, with huge grey hanging mutton chops and like a classic male pattern baldness, a little tuft on his forehead, and deep set wrinkles in loose robes. carrying this massive leather-bound book. He leads you through the kitchen, through a hall that starts to twist and turn in unusual and unnatural ways. And then you start to see wildflowers and grass coming up through the brick, and
Taran closes his eyes so he doesn't throw up again.
you start to walk through out of this stone chambers and hallways into a lush open garden and wilderness area and you can sort of see, looks like the sky, and a jackalope, like a rabbit with antlers, hopping along in the distance. Cool. And he goes, now wait here, wait here. And he goes, don't be alarmed, it's purely for security. And then his eyes glow and all of your vision goes dark and you become blind. And after half a minute, it comes back, and Mama is this huge Goliath woman, like 7 feet tall, bald, with tattoos all over her face, rotund, is helping this woman with green and red skin and big curled horns and wildflowers in her hair walk towards you, and the woman's holding a baby. And they arrive to you guys, and Sunflower, the tiefling woman, she looks at both of you, Mossgrow and Taran, and goes, I'm glad to see you are all right. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. You've been busy.
Quite busy, yes.
Glad to see it went well. I mean,
yes. Well, it was rocky at times, but with Mama's help, everything went swimmingly. And then Mama cuts in and goes, y'all, we need to have a serious chat. This shit's gone crazy up in here. I don't know what y'all been up to, but we're getting some weird signs, and we're gonna have to relocate.
What? Relocate? How do you... Like... Do you travel under the ground, or...
They're not mole people.
How do you not be seen, though? That's...
Just act natural, like a normal person.
Mossgrow gestures up to Mama, the 7-foot tattooed Goliath woman.
It's rude to point, Mossgrow.
He puts his hand straight down.
And Sunflower goes,
Oh dear, forgive my manners. My name is Sunflower. It's lovely to meet you.
I'm Rheytun. Nice to meet you too.
Rheytun, what a lovely name. I can see they've brought another beautiful soul back with them.
It's a bit fucking cute, isn't it? Aw.
she goes, well, Tomlin, Mama, and I must concert our efforts and shift the lair via highly intense magical means. We have set up here what's called a magical mansion. You can't see the door, but it is a planar reality that is safe from incursion. And we have to move it now. The person that took Marge is quite formidable and not to be underestimated. And he's not found the location, but he's getting too close for comfort.
Is this the... Maybe this guy has the ravens. Remember that? Yeah. Remember those ravens?
I think that's the guy who had the ravens. I think he's been following us. But we haven't seen a raven in ages.
We haven't been looking?
We haven't been looking, but we also blew up half of the ward.
Okay.
And Mama looks at you, Rheytun, and goes... Mama looks at you, Rheytun, and goes... Looks down at you, and she's got one big golden eye, constantly glowing, and she looks down at you and goes... Now, how in all the rounds did you end up getting tangled up with these buffoons?
It's a funny story. Look, it's kind of my fault. All of this is. I feel like I've brought a little bit of bad luck with me. Yeah.
But you guys are like old friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friends is yeah.
Yes.
Understood. And don't get me wrong, I'm the biggest, most foolish buffoon of all of us. I let the security slip, and Dyro, she shoots Dyro like a dirty look. She goes, Dyro just, waltzes in here with anyone he pleases at any time. Just, it's like the most secret society in the highly magic and clandestine city, but, Dyro trusts his gut.
Mossgrow starts counting people on his hand. Me,
Yeah.
Taryn, April, Rheytun, Marge, Milo, I guess. That's it. Oh.
Come on, these people are the future. We are the past. You guys had your time. You questionably succeeded. I don't know, but this is bigger than all of us. What we need to do is work together. Come up with a next move. The ward is closing in on us. And everything seems to be falling apart. And you can stay on your high horse and say it's because I brought people in and one of them attacked Drystone and one of them killed him and slit his throat or and they're like, what? Wait, what? And he's like, wait, what? What did you say?
Taryn was about to interrupt and went, oh no, I don't want to be a part of this.
And then Sunflower goes, let's let calmer heads prevail. This is what we're doing. We the three of us need to focus intently on moving the location of the lair. What are you planning to do, and can we help you?
Taryn's just so excited. He just leans over to Mossgrow and goes, Mossgrow, we're gonna house moving castle this shit.
Yes.
I don't care that you don't know what that means. This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Golly gosh, yeah.
so good.
Fine. Look, just watch them. It's gonna be cool.
The movie or the...
I guess we need some direction. Like we kind of took out Drystone, and he's like not going to be an issue anymore. Like that might cause some bigger problems down the line for other people, but like the guy who was actively looking for us, he's off our back for right now. So I reckon we need to focus on like finding whoever it was that took Marge in the first place. But we've got no idea where even to start looking.
Fair enough, yes. We can give you some information to work with. Perhaps you can lay low, I think they say. Maybe leave the ward.
Leave the ward? And go where?
Where are you moving this place to?
We are going to attempt to translocate the
the lair into another plane of existence.
Holy shit.
I would be more readily willing to partake in the adventures of old had I not given birth to this angel.
If you take this whole place to another plane of existence, then, like, are we gonna still be able to talk to you? Like, what? How? What?
You will. We're not gonna leave you high and dry. We need to make. We dwindled in numbers. There's only a few of us now, but we need to make Sunflower and her child safe. And it seems like the only option, but we will maintain contact, and we will give you all a port key, as it were, to be able to travel. And I mean, even that is a risk to the security, but we certainly cannot just leave y'all out in the cold. But if y'all could lay low for a few days while we complete the ritual, it'd be the best option, because if y'all untrained minds are in the vicinity, your asses would be torn asunder.
Mossgrow holds up his moon sickle to Nanny and Pappy's. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, we could totally. We don't have to go back to Nanny and Pappy's. We've got Sweet Meats. No one's looking for us at Sweet Meats now.
Oh yeah, it's closed. Okay.
We're gonna, yeah. And like, Tara is so glad that he thought of somewhere that wasn't a hobbit hole.
We did see a lot of meat back in
With a lot of meat.
And if it was sweet or not, that's personal preference.
It might have been sweet 50 years ago.
Is there going to be more meat in a closed butcher shop?
The only problem I see with that is we contacted the individual that took Marge whilst at Sweet Meats.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that. We can go somewhere else. Except for everywhere we go, we sort of blow it up.
I feel like I can probably take us to someone, group of people who can help us. I've surely got connections that don't want me dead.
Yes, well,
They're few and far between at the moment.
that is a valuable thing in these times. I wish we could do more to help. There are, of course, we will do anything we can to help. We do not have much, but perhaps we could brandish you with a new weapon.
Fuck yeah, that'd be
Oh
nice.
yeah, these guys have really cool weapons.
Huh.
Like,
What-
super fucking cool.
What are we talking? What
Well, what are you in the mood for?
I do like a good blade, but what do you guys reckon we should?
I mean, we hold up our Frostbrand rapier and moonsickle. Like, this is fucking cool.
I mean, you kick the shit out of Drystone with an axe. So.
Yeah, like,
I just like stuff with blades in general.
I mean, go with an axe. I'm sure they got a cool axe in here somewhere.
Some kind of, I'm good at wielding axes.
Okay. Dyro, would you be so kind to go and fetch an axe for the lovely young lady here? Yeah, sure. Still in the same place? Yes, nothing's changed that drastically yet. He goes, okay, you're gonna love this. I'll get you something sweet. I'll try to find something great. I'll be back in a moment.
They're really cool. Like, the amount of stuff they have in here is phenomenal.
Fuck, I'm so excited for a new weapon. I shouldn't be this excited for a new weapon.
I mean, how long have you had those?
Oh, they've seen some stuff in their time,
Yeah.
but they've served me well.
Yeah, okay. But, like, it's just always nice to have new shit.
New toy.
Yeah.
They've seen a lot of Drystone.
A lot of... Well, I've seen
Well,
more
we've
of
all seen a lot of
Drystone than I want.
Drystone.
Yeah.
There's nothing. He's hiding nothing inside of him. I can
Just
tell
to
you that for
confirm,
free.
guy.
As you guys are talking and waiting, Mama goes, I don't mean to come down hard on y'all. You know, it's stressful times. I'll tell you what I know about this person who took March. It's not much, but they're a pretty strong magic user. And we've seen ravens outside the store. We've seen them following us. And we are pretty sure that he ain't no dummy. And from what Hykak said before he left, he seems to have appeared in several different faces.
He's a shapeshifter?
Well, with that level of magic, it could just be an illusion. It's possible that he's a noble son or a government official, someone with access.
Someone with actual power. I thought it would just be a creepy guy who'd learned some magic and decided to be, super creepy, but you're saying he's actually part of the system?
Well, he bought the properties down on the docks, and we understand that there was an explosion there recently. We're not sure if he's covering his tracks but he's not to be underestimated, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, if he bought the buildings at the docks, then surely there has to be some sort of paper trail where we can find out, like, a name or something about him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We thought the same thing, and we did trace the person who bought the warehouses. The name came up, Maxim Torcast, but a man matching his description was found mutilated under the docks, and the body looked old as hell from what I hear. So I don't know if this guy's assuming identities. This Torcast fellow was a reputable merchant and property owner. So yeah, it's a lot to deal with. But honestly, and then Dyro comes back straining with this, like, not a huge thing, but this thing in a cloth, and he comes over and goes, here, you take it, here. They were totally out of axes, but this might be alright. And he dumps this heavy thing into your arms, Rheytun. No axes, sorry, but this is pretty cool. And he lifts the cloth off, and you see this medium-sized hammer with a long handle, and he goes, speaking of hammer salt, this is finest dwarven hammer. He goes, this one, it's like a boomerang. You throw it, it come back to you.
Fuck yes.
Oh my god.
Don't even look at it. It's not yours. It's mine.
Wow.
That sounds cool as hell.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It's better than mine. I had to go into the way back for this. And Mama goes, yeah, I guess there's no point in holding on to the relics if they can't come to some use. But I feel like it suits you.
I'm allowed to touch it. This is really silly. I can grab it? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you grab it
Yeah.
and expect it to weigh you down. And you grab it and it feels light in your hands, and you like toss it up and catch it again. And you see this beautiful dwarven carvings inside of it. And he goes, yeah, that one we call the dwarven thrower. Because you throw it.
Holy shitballs.
Oh.
That's incredible. This is
clever.
fucking sick.
Yeah, and I think you're the perfect person to wield it too, if I'm honest.
I can probably do some damage with it.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I want to play with it.
No, eyes off it. Thank
Because
you.
I could barely lift it. You gotta be suited to these type of things. So I don't know about you guys, but hey.
You'll leave it to the lady to carry this. Thank you very much. Just hypothetically, you guys got anything else you don't want to be taken in the move? Anything else I could take off your hands?
What else do you got the coolest fucking weapon. What else do you fucking want?
I there was this really cool fork I want. I'm just like, everyone knows it's a shit to pack and move, Like, if you just want just any old things, I do realize everything is just going to go poof, and it's going to be appearing somewhere else.
And Tomlin goes, well, there's several boxes of recycling you could take.
Recycling.
Because it might break in the shift, and I mean, if you want to make some use of yourself, being here, taking all our weapons.
I'm happy to be useless.
I mean, we could take some recycling on our way out.
Is there space
we
in
really
the
taking-
bag of like? Can we? Like,
Put a
fucking
shitload of
hear me-
recycling in the bag of holding.
Just fucking hear me out here.
Hang on, does the ward have the bottle collection? Do we get money?
Like, I don't know, weapons for change.
They look at you guys and they go, if there's anything else we can help you with, do ask. We will be starting the ritual when we part, so we'll be out of reach for a few days.
All right. Well, I assume you're gonna contact us when you're all done. I don't know how to contact another plane of existence.
We will.
without dying again. Throws a look at Mossgrow.
Mossgrow shrugs. I don't know what you're talking about.
We will contact you. We will contact you as soon as we are safe.
Cool. I guess we should get out of here before we get our asses wrecked.
Wow.
Yeah, look, I just can't get that image out of my head. I'm really uncomfortable being here
It's
now.
all right. We can go now. Probably. Rheytun, you said you had some contacts somewhere. Do you?
Yeah, someone who can get us out of the ward nice and sneaky.
Yeah, actually, I think he'll be perfect. A guy I've come across a few times at events. His name is Guy, and I really think he would be able to help us get some things in and out. We will have to go to the Grange, though.
I've never been outside the ward.
Oh, it's very nice. You should.
Okay.
Pretty snazzy. There are parks.
What that? What that? Tell me what that.
Look, bring your loot. You're gonna love
Okay.
it.
Don't.
No, instrument loot.
Oh, thank you. Just gonna go. I'm like, don't steal
So-
shit. It's a nice place.
Mossgrow scratches his head. My music's not that bad.
I think this guy, he'll be our go-to.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll just follow you.
Yeah, you guys prepare to leave the lair. The three of them sort of look back at you and go, Sunflower says, we'll be in contact. Keep safe out there. And Tomlin goes, and don't bring any more trouble to our doorstep.
Well, yeah, we'll try not to. You know, no promises though. All right.
Are you coming with us, Dyro?
Yeah, about that, I think I should probably stay.
I suppose someone's got to be, I don't know, protecting them while they're doing the spell, or...
Yeah, well, I'm really worried about Glenda, and I think I should look after her and Marge. I have to find her first.
That's a good point.
You guys will be all right.
And I reach into the bag of holding and take out 100 gold. and give it to Dyro. This is for Marge.
Yeah, good idea. I'll miss having you guys around, but we'll catch up again soon.
We could catch up for potato gems somewhere.
I like
We'll
this.
see you when you get back. Well, we won't be too long. We're just
Yeah.
gonna go and hide out for a bit.
Yeah, that's my thoughts as well. It won't be long. And plus, I'm more than likely probably a wanted man, so maybe not best to have you with me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so, yeah, you guys get on the road. I'll try to take care of things here the best I can. And we'll catch up for potato gems and jam sesh. You still got the triangle?
Fucking triangle. Fucking piece of shit triangle. Not even. No.
Hey, that was an expensive triangle.
Yeah, it nearly cost us our lives.
Yeah, oh shit, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no worries, guys. I'll see you soon.
Mossgrow gives him a big hug.
Come in, everyone. Here, come on, group hug, huh?
Oh, yeah. Aw,
For all time's
sledge.
sakes.
Aw. That's my ass.
It's all right.
It's the different heights. It's hard to...
Like, that's the back of my head. What are you doing?
So are we like part of the unseen servants now?
I think I think so.
So the
Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry, guys. Hey, guys. Are they part of the Unseen Servants? Yeah. Yes, they are. And,
Woo!
we're glad for all you've done. Yes, you're all very much part of this organization, if that's what you can call it.
Us, we are bona fide heroes.
the unseen servants. That's us.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, yeah. Unseen servants. Yeah, like with a Y and S.
Mossgrow just starts walking out, just absolutely chuffed.
Wind blowing in his hair. Rheytun, after you guys get up out of the lair, you lead them through the streets, down into the lower ward, past Boxhead Manor. As you guys are traveling, everyone make a perception check.
Perception check. I got a 9.
21.
21.
Taryn's not paying attention. He's like, no, let me have a look at the hammer. Let me just.
I just keep smacking your hand away. Not even looking at you, just smacking.
I just want to touch it.
Smacking it away. Get your own toy.
I can't. They didn't give me.
Give me one.
I just got this stupid cold rapier.
Yeah, with the 21, you're able to spot any patrolling Rin before it becomes an issue, and you're able to make sure that there is not currently any ravens watching you. You head down to the lower ward, and you arrive at a workplace called Beefeaters. You go around the back, through the back alley, and you see another employee there named Jin, and he's smoking a cigarette, and he goes, "Hey, fancy seeing you here."
Jim, mate. How you doing? Just thought I'd pop in, see how everyone's going. Is
Yeah, Smooth, you're doing real good.
yeah, thanks. Is Guy around at all?
Yeah, I guess he might be. My memory's a little foggy after that shiny you gave me last time.
Sugar Tits doesn't go down too well. Just ask Mel Gibson, and that's why you got the shine.
All right, I thought it was a compliment. Okay. You're looking for Guy.
We are.
Okay.
We
Go
are.
ahead and make a persuasion check.
That's a 17.
Ooh,
Persuade +1.
nice.
Nice.
Stamps out his cigarette and goes, "Yeah, bygones be bygones, all right? Okay, come through." Leads you through the back door of a busy catering workshop. And yeah, you go past, a bunch of people rushing around with bain-maries, and he goes, fucking typical. There's your guy there. You see sleeping on a sack of rice in the back room, this half-orc man, skinny for a half-orc with dirty brown hair, just sleeping there.
I walk up to him, just stand there and give him a little kick, jolt him awake.
Yeah, you give him a little kick in the ears. "Oh, no more. No. What? Oh, it's you. Ray, what are you doing?"
Guy, look,
We want to get out of the ward.
Who's this fella?
Nothing.
yeah, it's just this. Oh, look, I'll introduce you later. But Guy, we need a little bit of help here. And I'm pretty sure you still owe me a favor or two.
Okay, yeah, you gotta bring that up. What, you keep a journal of every time you save a guy's life?
Yeah, I do, actually. It's in my
Wait,
back
what?
pocket. Do you want me to? No, we'll go through it later. It's okay.
Look, alright, if you're gonna pull that card, I guess, what do you want?
We kind of need to get out of the ward. And
Interesting.
I think we both know that that's one of your many skills is making
Yeah.
things appear and disappear in wards.
Yes, well, I do part of techniques and I smuggle things, So, look, let's say 50 silver. I'll get you out.
Let's say we pay you fuck all and we wipe the ledger clean if you help us.
Make an intimidation check.
Damn.
I rolled a 15 +4.
19, nice. Yeah, Guy looks at you and goes, "Alright, can't argue with that. You did Guy a favour. You saved my life. You really did Guy a solid. And I'm a nice guy. So, this guy's gonna help you guys, and then us guys are gonna be totally square. Yeah?
Yeah, we'll call it even.
Alright, I'll help you out just out of interest. What you got yourself into?
I want to see a park.
Right, okay. Let's table it. I see this guy's game. This guy knows when someone's trying to trick a guy.
Mossgrow is genuinely excited.
All right. Look, as it happens, I need to get the fuck out of here because I've been sleeping on the job and stealing lots of like hot pockets and stuff.
Oh my god. Not you.
I mean, the guy's got to do what a guy's got to do. Just to,
You sound like a stoner just sleeping and eating.
hey, I never stoned nobody. Okay, just get out of here and you, guy. And he goes, come on, quick, hurry.
Mossgrow, grab these breadsticks.
Okay. And puts him in the bag of holding.
Milo's like, he's already got an armful of assorted goodies.
Let's go.
All right, come on, guys, follow Guy. We gotta make this quick, okay? Because I might not be in this position for much longer.
This guy's weird.
He's
Hey.
South African.
Oh, is that it?
Hey, Guy, who you calling weird, Guy? I'm not a weird guy. I'm just a guy. Let's book it. Come on, cheese it quickly, because honestly, I've seen a lot of in around lately, and I don't want to be caught out.
Yeah, that's why we're getting out of here as well. Yep.
Cool. We're on the same page, Guy. And he leads you down to the docks, which is nearby. And he goes, it's very good that you came to me because I've been needing to get out as well. Okay? So I'll come with you. You guys get in this boat, okay?
What?
Yes.
Boats? What?
Does anyone have a fear of boats or water?
No.
Mossgrow's a bit excited because he's never been in a boat either.
Oh, he's so adorable.
I feel like that was a waste of a natural 20.
This guy loves water, I can tell. So does this
I
guy.
love it.
You guys all love water, just like Guy. Look, get in the boat. Come on. What are you waiting for? We spring chickens?
I
So
want
I grab-
to investigate.
Yeah, go for it. No, yeah, make an investigator or insight, whatever you like.
Never mind.
I grab Mossgrow by his hand, and I grab Milo by his shell, and I just one arm each hoist them into the boat.
Yeah, awesome.
I didn't see anything because I was being lifted into a boat.
I'm happy just to leap into the boat. I trust this guy.
Yeah.
And, yep. Even though he's a bit of a slacker.
All right, now you're gonna have to hide in here. And he opens up this crate. It's like on its side, with a big, massive sheet over it. He's like, you're gonna hide in here because it's smuggling. It's a big game. You know, they're gonna be looking, especially now they're on high guard. Okay, guys, and this guy, I'll drive the boat. And then when we get closer to the checkpoint, you just gotta be real quiet, okay? This guy's looking out for you guys.
Whatever. I'm in.
Yeah, what are we?
This is just so stupid. This is the most ridiculous way to get out of a town
You-
I've ever.
Need to fucking shush.
And
get in the cage.
I'm getting
Get
in the cage. I'm in the cage.
Thank you.
I don't know what's all the hubbub about, okay? This guy's doing you guys a favor.
The
This
hubbub
guy's
stopped.
already in the cage.
Yeah.
These
good.
guys aren't.
Yeah, what are you guys? He's the one in there, and you're giving him grief. You, man. What are you doing?
Usher the turtle.
Oh, come on.
I usher Milo
Chop, chop. Come on.
into the box.
Oh, God. Look. There's people coming. Come
And then
on.
I squish myself in the corner. I feel like Taryn's still trying to grab like my dwarf thrower or something.
Yeah, it's like-
Still trying to play with my new thing. Just keep smacking his hand away, and we're all squished in the cage now.
We're in.
Yeah. And he goes, all right, cool. All right. I'll put some Hot Pockets in there. You can eat them. And he throws the tarp over it. And you hear,
breadsticks. We got such a good meal.
yeah, he throws the tarp partially over, and then you hear like the locking of a padlock.
Hang on. Did you just lock us in this cage? Really feel like this was a trap that we literally just walked straight into.
He goes, I can hear you, bro. It's not a trap, man. Look, she saved my life. Why would I do something like that?
I
You
don't know.
gotta trust a guy.
I'm a guy trapped in a cage. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Hey, trapped. That's a funny word to use.
I give. I give Taryn a breadstick.
Placate him somewhat.
You guys travel along for a while on the water, and he goes, now keep very quiet. We're coming up to a checkpoint, okay? Just let God do the talking, because I'm a real talkative guy. And you hear muffled talking. Give us a perception check.
Nope.
16.
With a 1, Taran is still trying to get his hands on that hammer.
Distracting Rheytun. Mossgrow, you hear with your long ears.
What's your elf ears see?
The trail end of a conversation, it sort of comes into audible focus, and you just hear him goes, I don't know how you knew that would come to me. That's like unbelievable, man. What is it to you? He goes, it's just a job. And that's what we'll end our session.
No! Fuck off!
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, guys, I'm so sorry. You
Thanks for listening to the 11th episode of the Dash Action Podcast with our players, Gordon Grundy as Taran, Jessica Darcy Whiteley as Rheytun, myself Ben Simpson as Mossgrow Lyle, and Lewis Power as our Dungeon Master. Geez, Nanny and Pappy like to get a bit saucy, look out! But if you're feeling saucy, or even if you're not, we'd love to hear your feedback, so jump onto your podcasting app and leave us a like and a review, and we will be so glad to give you a shout out at the end of an episode. Thank you so much to Obladi Obladu, So Good, Jakku Lantern, Phoenix R62012, and Sandy Hawk for leaving reviews. They're very sweet and we appreciate it a lot. New episodes every second Thursday. We'll catch you on the next one.
And you got a guy contact.
Can his name just be Guy?
It is.
His name is Guy Contact.
Please dear God, let's use that.
It's canon now.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Yeah.
done. He's just known as Mr. Contact.
Contact.
Mr. Contact was my father.
Yeah, Mr. Contact is my father.